I stood there, motionless, before an endless golden desert stretching beyond the horizon. The sun cast an almost ethereal glow upon the sand, as if each grain held an ancient secret, waiting to be uncovered. A warm breeze drifted through the air, but in that moment, it wasn't just wind. It was a calling. Something deep within me knew this journey wasn't about reaching a place. It was about awakening, and I could no longer ignore it. All my life I had searched for answers. I sought formulas, methods, external solutions that promised to lead me to a life of peace, abundance, and purpose. Yet no matter how hard I tried, everything seemed to slip through my fingers, as if an invisible barrier stood between me and the life I was meant to live. I did everything right. I pushed forward. I followed the rules. But the answers never came. Until that moment. I took my first step, feeling the solid ground beneath me, and a surge of energy rushed through my body. It was as if the universe itself was guiding me, stripping away the layers of doubt that had kept me trapped. With every step, memories surfaced. Moments of struggle, of uncertainty, of dreams I had set aside. But instead of weighing me down, they began to dissolve, like mist vanishing with the first light of dawn. My heartbeat quickened, not with fear but with anticipation. Something big was about to happen. I kept walking, feeling the warmth of the sun on my skin, the gentle caress of the wind against my face. Every element of that place carried an ancient energy, as if the universe was whispering truths I had never fully understood. Then suddenly I stopped. The silence around me was absolute, yet inside, everything was screaming. And for the first time I saw the truth. I had spent my entire life searching for answers outside of myself, never realizing that everything I needed had been within me all along. The limitations I believed in weren't real. Scarcity, lack, fear. They were just shadows, illusions cast by beliefs I had the power to release. And then something shifted. It felt as though an invisible door had opened before me. A wave of clarity washed over me. I didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to beg. Everything I had ever wanted was already there, vibrating all around me, waiting for me to align with it. It was as if I had suddenly learned to read the universe's language. A hidden code that had always been there but that I had never known how to decipher. What had been holding me back wasn't my circumstances. It wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was me. The patterns I carried, the stories I told myself, the limits I had accepted without question. Then, like a lightning bolt splitting the sky, a memory surfaced. A moment from my childhood when I believed anything was possible. When the world was an infinite field of possibilities and nothing felt out of reach. When did I lose that? When did I start doubting my own power? The universe doesn't respond to what we want. It responds to what we are. If I desired abundance, I first had to feel abundant within. If I wanted freedom, I first had to break free from the invisible chains I had placed upon myself. And that's when everything began to change. It was as if the universe had heard me and was responding. Signs started appearing everywhere. Small coincidences, unexpected encounters, messages that felt like they had been written just for me. It became impossible to ignore. Something inside me had shifted, and the world around me was rearranging itself to match this new reality. The answer had always been there, hidden in plain sight, but only accessible to those who were ready to see it. And I was ready. Maybe now you are too. Maybe you've felt this calling. Maybe you've sensed that something greater is waiting for you. An expanded version of yourself that is ready to awaken, ready to step into the life that deep down you've always known was possible. And the best part? You don't have to do this alone. There is a path that can guide you, a method that can accelerate this shift and realign your vibration with everything you wish to manifest. Thousands of people have already experienced this transformation, and now you can too. Click the link in the description and take the next step. Everything you've been searching for is already waiting for you. The only question is, are you ready to awaken?